Chetan for Gizmo Times, and you're watching a quick unboxing and the hands-on with the Xiaomi Mi A3. This phone could be anytime launching in India, but with these specs, what it has, there should be some upgrade to that. Otherwise, I don't think this should be a really good phone because of the fact that initially the display itself, it's an HD plus display, and in this market that is flooded with even low budget devices having the same resolution and the mid-range devices having full HD plus resolutions. But the design is what would kill the other phones in this market because this is quite a premium design from the company, and it comes with the Snapdragon 665 processor. That's a 2.0 gigahertz one with the Adreno 610's GPU, and it comes as a part of the Android One program. Someone who actually doesn't really like MIUI and doesn't want to have that, though they still like devices from Xiaomi, this should be your choice. So it has the AI triple camera combination, 48 megapixel camera with the Sony IMX586 sensor, 4000 mAh battery is given here, and there's the in-display fingerprint sensor as well. And Snapdragon 665 is the chipset that powers this phone. And the colors were actually quite unique. I had to choose this one, the kind of grey. The name is unique, and it actually seems similar to how the Pixels colors are named. And this is the variant with 4GB RAM and 64GB storage. So the standard box packaging, there's nothing special or different. It's the standard one. And now as soon as you open this box package, firstly what you see is these accessories. So you have the SIM ejector pin here, and after that you have a cover as well, which is a rubber cover but not a transparent one. So it's a dark rubber cover. Though since it's a glass back, obviously you'll need something to protect the phone's back. Though it might look good in a way, if you don't care about whether it falls and breaks, you can ignore the cover. But otherwise, this should be a useful cover. Though it comes with this flap, I would actually cut down this flap on every phone's cover I see. And this is the cover. Apart from that, what you see are these two booklets. There's a warranty card as well as a user guide along with the device. And now this is the phone. So first look, you'll actually like the phone. So this is the back of the device. You'll actually like the design of this phone because of how it looks like. Though there's the camera bump towards the back, you see this vertical gradient design and the Xiaomi's branding towards the bottom. It actually feels very comfortable as well, since it's a 6.088 or 6.1 inch display, and along with that you have the water drop notch. So in a way, because of that small notch, what you see here is quite a wide display, and 6.1 inch won't make it that large when compared to the other phones in this price range. So let me remove the sticker from the front as well. And now this is the display here, and one good thing again here is that it's coming with the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection. It's an AMOLED display, and what you see here is Snapdragon 665 and AMOLED display with this size. It actually would feel quite comfortable and good in the hand. Internally Snapdragon 665 and 4GB RAM, 64GB storage. 4GB RAM plus 128GB storage is another option that you would get. It's UFS 2.1 storage given here, and there's a hybrid SIM slot for the storage expansion. So these are the ports. There's the Type-C port, which is quite expected. The speaker grill as well as the microphone towards the bottom. On the right are the buttons, the power button as well as the volume rocker button. On the top, there's the headphone jack as well as the IR blaster, which is common again for Xiaomi phones. There's secondary microphone as well, and on the left is the SIM card access tray. Let's open that and see what comes as the SIM tray here. So this is the hybrid SIM tray, which has one nano SIM card slot, and other one would either have a nano SIM card or a micro SD card. So there's a little compromise, though I'm still happy that unlike how the Redmi K20 series was, this has that option of expanding the storage, and it's not a fixed storage here. And Android One, this is one major reason why people might go for this over the other Xiaomi phones. Though it's always brand preferential, sometimes you would want to see Xiaomi's MIUI because of the number of features it comes with, and sometimes you might want the stock Android over here. And Android One has its own advantages. There's regular security updates. So under the About section, you'll see it's Android 9 and this is the Android 9 Pie, and you'll be seeing Android Q and Android R update as well in the future. Which is quite guaranteed for the Android One devices. Under the other settings, you might lose out on all the MIUI settings and features that you had gotten earlier, and you have the regular options. There are a few extra options such as the digital well-being, where you are told about the amount of usage that you're doing, and apart from that, there is not much. Mi Services is a part of it, where you have the user experience and those things. and select to speak, talk back. These are the accessibility options that you see on the other Android phones as well. For the pre-installed applications, you have the for Google applications, you have FM radio as well. Google's Keep Notes is also there. This is not pre-installed PUBG Mobile. We had installed it. And there's Mi Store and Mi Community. These are the two apps from Xiaomi that are included here. So that's with the applications. Now this is the camera app, and this is what is the interesting part about this phone. In mid-range, obviously you are going to see some very good phones with some great cameras, but what is the combination here? Let's discuss about that first based on the camera's specs. It's a 48 megapixel IMX586 sensor, the primary one, with the f1.79 aperture. Then there's an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera as well, with the f2.2 aperture, and that gives a 118 degrees of field of view. Third one is a 2 megapixel f2.4 depth camera, and there's possibility for 30 fps 4K video recording with the rear camera. And on the front you have a 32 megapixel selfie camera with the f2.0 aperture, and obviously the camera quality might look quite good. Let me show you a quick capture here. So this is the quick capture. So this is a quick 32 megapixel selfie camera capture, and there's obviously a lot of modes and options that you can play around with. And you have now the toggle for switching between the zoom. It's 1x, 2x is not a telephoto lens, it's a regular digital zoom. And this is the wide angle camera 0.6x, which is that 8 megapixel wide angle camera with the 180 degrees field of view, which is being used here. And for the other options, you have a portrait with that portrait depth effect, where you can go to about f1.0 to f16. You have a night mode, you have panorama, and also the pro mode. Under pro mode you can change the white balance, the focus, shutter speed, ISO, as well as the lens. So the lens can be changed here. You can go to ultra wide, wide, or the regular lens. And there are the two lenses that you can change. Obviously the third one is the 2 megapixel depth sensor, so you can't change that. You have the 48 megapixel option here, because this is the IMX586 sensor, which is a proper 48 megapixel sensor, so you can capture the 48 MP pictures with 8000 into 6000 pixels of resolution. For the video, let's go into the settings, and you have the time-lapse and slow motion option. Obviously 4K at 30 fps is what is possible for the video recording. So this is all about the camera. And one unique feature about the phone was that in-display fingerprint sensor. We'll be showing you an entire demo of how it works and what all it offers. But here's the option for it. You have the fingerprint, and you'll have to first set up these options. So we'll show you that in a separate video. For now, that's the point. It has the in-display fingerprint sensor towards the bottom, and also the face unlock for the additional security. So this was the Xiaomi's Mi A3. I hope it launches in India, but with a little better specs, like a better resolution for the display. The processor still seems fine for me, and the camera combination actually looks a killer one. And for the battery, 4030 mAh battery with the QC 3.0 support, that's 18 watt support. Though the box, we have not shown the other accessories here. The box still has a 10 watt charger. That's one issue. You might have to buy a QC 3.0 or an 18 watt charger separately, because the box gives you a 10 watt charger. And there's the Type-C port along with that. So these are the only accessories here. The power adapter, as well as the USB cable, couple of booklets, and that cover on the back. So that's it about the Xiaomi Mi A3. Stay tuned for the comparison, stay tuned for the gaming review and the other stuff that we are going to do around this phone. So I hope you like this video. If you do share and subscribe to Gizmo for more. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next video.